Hey you guys, it's Britt. Today I'm here to talk to you for a couple of minutes about a YouTube family vlogging channel, the Inghams. I had some thoughts around a really creepy thing. This might be like the all-time creepiest thing that any family vlogging channel has done, at least on YouTube. And I wanted to share it with you so we can talk. If you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so if you're not familiar with who the Ingham family is, I've never talked about them on my channel. I've been very familiar with who they are, even though I haven't done a designated video. They have been around for a long time. They have 1.3 million subscribers on YouTube, and they've been making videos for a long time. Now, the parents are Chris and Sarah. Chris has been caught in very inappropriate situations involving minors. I'm not going to talk about that in this video, but if you are interested in hearing about it for any reason, you can do your own research. It did happen a while ago. That doesn't mean that it's not important still, but you might have to sort of look around because it's not being talked about right now because it's not current, even though it's still very important, and it's super gross what he did. Chris, to me, sort of looks like one of those guys that's stuck in 2009 in his emo phase, MySpace vibes. I'll put a picture right here. He's very weird, but be weird. Weird people are cool, but when you're weird and you're being inappropriate with minors, that crosses a whole different territory, and now you're just a weird creep. So that's the deal with the parents, and they have a big fan base. They're very well known. Well, a couple of years ago, the parents had a new child named Jace, and this sweet little boy Jace was being excited from the second that he was thought of, the second that he was brought into this world. And this is nothing new for family vloggers to do. Obviously, the pregnancy is talked about, the labor and delivery is filmed, and the child is put into videos the second that they're brought, into this world. In July of 2019, the family thought that it would be a great idea for this little boy to have a reborn doll made of himself. Now, let's talk a second about reborn dolls. They are A, very expensive, but B, I know that some people are very creeped out by these silicone baby dolls that people buy or they collect, or, there's sort of different capacities how these dolls are used. I know that these dolls can be a coping mechanism for mothers that have lost children. I've also seen a lot of these dolls be used in nursing homes and patients with Alzheimer's because they are so realistic, and that can be very soothing and comforting to different people. I am going to talk at the end of this video about a certain type of reborn doll that to me is kind of like what my nightmares are made out of. But as far as the typical reborn doll, I think that they do have a purpose. They're very expensive, but if it's soothing to somebody and it's not hurting anyone around them, by all means, go for it. I like to see things like this be able to help people through traumatic situations, loss, mental health issues, towards the end of life when you are dealing with people that have Alzheimer's and dementia. If having a little baby doll helps them, great. Based on what I understand and everything that I have seen myself, these reborn dolls are not designed after other babies. They're just not created that way. They are created from the reborn artist, the one that is putting the facial features and picking the color of the eyes, or is the baby asleep or awake. So from what I've seen, they're not looking up pictures of babies and designing a baby after the Ace family or LeBrant's. Like, that's just not what they do because it's very creepy and very negative. Now, I couldn't imagine as an adult now, if I knew when I was a baby that my parents decided to have a reborn doll designed after me so that they could sell it and make money from it. I don't know, you guys. Like I always say, one of the roles of a parent is to protect the child, protect the safety of the child, their well-being, their health. When you're literally selling a doll that looks like your infant to make money off of it, and on top of it, the price of the doll was around $250. Even if it was $1, that would still be them making money off of designing a baby that looks like theirs. The inappropriate level of them actually concocting this plan and going through with it, going all the way through with it, selling these dolls, collecting the revenue, and then moving on with life like they created a t-shirt. Y'all literally created a baby doll designed after your infant son Jace to sell to strangers on the internet. I don't care if they're subscribers or not. They are strangers to your family to a certain degree, because it's not like you're going to say, oh, well, I know this subscriber. I talk to them all the time, so I'm going to sell one to them. No, it's just up for whoever buys them. So the announcement video that they did about this doll has really not that many views, considering it has 194,000 views, 4.6 thousand likes to 2.1 thousand dislikes. And the comments are still on. Let's read a couple of the comments. Imagine finding out that your mother sold 250 dolls of you as a baby to complete strangers. Thank you. Exactly. Imagine the horror when you're old enough and realize your parents replicated you in a doll form. Highly creepy and inappropriate to sell your own child. Who's mommy's little money maker? I don't agree with this at all. Are you freaking kidding me? This is shocking. That's disturbing to have a doll made after your own baby. Like, I just don't understand. Most parents are so protective of their child. A lot of parents don't want other family members taking photos of the baby without them knowing. Like, this is not a parent protecting the best interest of their child. This just goes so far beyond just making a video and making money off of the video. That's, still, but to take it 10 steps too far and think of this plan, like, what's going on up here to even hatch a plan like this? Are you nuts? Like, I can't even come up with a fake reason why this would be okay, or why they would have thought this was going to fly over. On the flip side of that, there were people that actually bought this doll. And I'm not going to show their videos. You guys can go watch them if you want. I did find one lady who bought this baby and took the baby all around town, and it was very unsettling, to say the least. If you're going to do that, she only bought the baby because she's a super fan of this family vlogging channel. Buy the Reborn doll, but to buy the Reborn doll because you are so obsessively infatuated with this family, it's really, really bizarre to me. So the individual who made this baby is Mary Shortell. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And this is what she does. She makes dolls. So, she made a video as well. And it doesn't matter how you slice and dice this. To me, there's no justifying it. There's no reasoning with making a doll designed after your baby. And, as the person who created the doll, I don't know, to me, it just shows how money hungry some business people are, and to capitalize off of this and agree to do this instead of using this opportunity to say, no, I'm not doing that because I don't want my name attached to your family making a replica doll. That's just not okay with me, and I don't want it to fuck up the respect that I have in this community, you know? So it's just super creepy. And I remember hearing about this and it just knocked my socks off. I couldn't believe it. And that's when I started to kind of go in the rabbit hole of these reborn dolls and figuring out what's the purpose, how much are they, how are they made. Like, it is very intriguing to see the process and find out the purposes that some people have for buying a reborn doll. So like I said, I don't want to shade people who buy all the other reborn dolls, but to be a super fan and then buy this one because you love the Ingham family so much, no, you're obsessed. You don't love them, let's be honest. You cannot love a family that you don't know. They don't know you, you don't know them. Like, there is no love to be had in a situation like that. Just my personal opinion. But before we close out this video, I want to show you guys some of these other dolls. So there's all kinds of reborn dolls, obviously, and cute, you know, all good. There are reborn vampire baby dolls. If this thing was sitting in my room, I'm going to show you a picture right now. I don't think that I would ever get another second of sleep the rest of my life. This is literally what my nightmares are made out of. They have little zombie ones. Here's one with blood around his mouth. This is horrifying. So no shade to people that buy the dolls, but with this other genre of these reborn dolls, I don't know how anyone would get a wink of sleep with this thing in their house. So either way. And then there's ones that have like little snouts and little horns. Oh my God. Yeah, that's going to be a no for me. I don't know. I just wanted to throw this out to you guys because I have looked at so many of these dolls and tried to figure out, like, you know, different people that buy these dolls and the reasons that they buy them. So I am all about, if someone finds something that is not harming them or anyone around them and it's soothing to them and good for their mental health and helps them in any way, shape, or form, I'm all about that. But on the other side, are we surprised that a family vlogger would do this? No, but I have to say, to my knowledge, Ingham Family is the only one that has created a replica of their own baby doll. Their own baby. I'm surprised that Ace Family wasn't first on the list, if I'm being honest. So either way, tell me what you think about this. Do you know about reborn dolls? Did you not know about them until you heard about Ingham Family doing it? Do you have a family member that has purchased a reborn doll for any purpose? I find this very interesting. But anyway, we will continue it in the comments. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.